Hi guys, it's Sam with Simple Mama Beauty. I am so excited for this one. I'm going to do a one brand tutorial with ColourPop. I love ColourPop. They are very affordable and very, very good products. Now, ColourPop doesn't have a mascara and what else? Oh, I forgot to get an eyeliner. But otherwise, everything else I have is ColourPop. And yeah, I'm just really excited about this. I love ColourPop. But okay, we are gonna dive on in. All right, we're gonna go in with our eyes first, and I am going to prime them with my ColourPop concealer. This is their No Filters concealer. I have the shade Fair 02. I should get the shade darker. This is very, very fair. I didn't realize that they went super fair. My palette that I'm going to use today is the Dream Street palette. This is in collab with Kathleen Lights. I love this palette. It is full of such beautiful shades. I know I've used this palette before on here, but it's so great. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set that with the shade Moony. And I'm using my Morphe M330. This is such a beautiful shade. It's got just a light shimmer to it. It's barely there. Alright. I love these blue shades in here. So I think I might be using some of those. But I'm gonna go in for, I think this is Shooting Star. Yep, for my transition. This shade I do feel like is a little crumbly. You wanna definitely use soft brushes in here. I feel like if your brushes are a little bit stiff, they really have a lot of kick up in the pan. I feel like the fallout isn't bad from these, but the kick up is pretty intense on a couple of these shades. Alright, I'm gonna deepen that up. I'm gonna use both of these shades. I'm gonna mix them. They are, this one is Potion and this one is Spark. I'm just gonna use the same brush for those. And I'm just not going up as far with those two shades. I'm gonna change brushes and go in with my M433. I'm gonna mix these two shades. That blue is Water Bearer and the brown is Elfish. I think, maybe I'll try to do like a halo eye. This brush is a little bit firmer and it does, I don't know if you can, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. I just film on my iPhone, so the quality isn't as good, but that's what I got. I do everything on my phone for this. I film on my phone, I edit on my phone, I upload on my phone. I really would love to have like a MacBook, but those are not cheap. Alright, so I'm putting this two shades in the outer V and in the front corner, and then just kind of bringing it over top, leaving that center part without shadow. Alright, I'm gonna go with my B81 and just kind of blend those edges out a little bit. I think I'm gonna go a little back in with that shade Potion on my M330 and kind of put that back. I feel like it kind of got erased a little bit. Don't want to lose it. And I'm gonna go in with my G13 and try doing that same thing. I feel like I'm not getting enough color on there. That's a little better. I'm gonna take my M330 and go in with that Water Bearer shade and just try to go in lightly and intensify that shade. Okay. think that's where that's gonna be. I think I am gonna go in with this shade, which is Twinkle. Oh, right there. I'm gonna just use my finger. Oh man. Look at that. The pigment. Woo. I don't know if this is halo or spotlight, but I like it. I'm just gonna blend that in a little bit. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna take my EcoTools blending brush and just kind of blend those edges a touch. I'm gonna take my wipe and clean up these edges. But there's like not much fallout with these, so that's really awesome. All right, I'm gonna go with my inner corner highlight right now. I think I'm gonna use this shade, and that's called Kaleidoscope. And my pencil brush. Yes. I'm gonna take my G13 and go back in with, Mooney and go a little bit more on the brow bone with that. Yeah, that looks better. With that fluffier brush, it wasn't really showing up so much. Oh, I love it. Told you, I get really excited about this. All right, so that is the top eye look. Now I'm gonna go in with primer for the rest of the face. This is the ColourPop All-Star Primer. It's a mattifying and blurring primer. I can't remember the prices on all these, but I know the Dream Street palette was like $16, and I want to say that primer was like $7 or $9, and the spray was like around that for price too. Okay, I can't help myself. I love this eye look. All right, for foundation, this is the ColourPop No Filters foundation, and like I said, I have the shade Fair 35. I'm gonna shake it up. This doesn't come with a cap, but this nozzle turns to lock it. And there is, how much is in here? 25 mLs. So 5 mLs short of a full fluid ounce. But they have like 40 shades, I believe, of this. So you should be able to find something really close to your shade, if not the exact shade. But I'm not used to foundations going so light. So I was always like, oh, I need to find like the lightest shade, but they go really light. So I got some of that on my hand. It's very pale and it's very like watery and runny. I am gonna put in some of this Revlon Color Stay to darken it a little bit, just because it's so pale. And this foundation is a matte formula, so no dew or shininess, which ColourPop, you need to come out with a dewy finish of this foundation. I would buy it, and a lot of it, because chances are you'd probably kill it with the formula. I don't think there's too many things I've bought from ColourPop that I haven't been super like in love with. Now this is their powder that I'm using, their foundation that I'm using, and the concealer is all their No Filters line. So it's supposed to be like an Instagram filter on your face. It's supposed to be like just really smoothing looking. Anyways, so it's supposed to be really smoothing and just really nice looking on the face. The foundation is $12, I believe. But they have sales so often, and like their prices aren't bad normally. But if you have an Instagram, you should definitely follow them, because they will let you know their sales on Instagram, and also they will email them to you. Alright, now I'm going to blend that out, or go over it with my EcoTool sponge. I can't remember if the coverage is supposed to be medium or full on that. I haven't used this foundation in a while either. I had it for a little bit, but I like more of the dewy finish, so that's kind of what I go for. but this is a good foundation. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my concealer again for my under eyes. This is super brightening because it's really light. Actually, I'm going to highlight the middle of my face, being that I've got such an awesome, glamorous eye look going on. I should blend this out with my sponge. Oh man. Oh, that's super brightening. You can probably hear it in my voice just how excited I am about this because I love ColourPop. I love the brand so much. They are so affordable and have such good quality. And like the affordability of things. They just released a Disney collection that is gorgeous, and they did a really fun like Ooh La La palette that was supposed to go with Mean Girls, and they just helped a young girl that's going through cancer. She just collabed with them and created a 4 Super Shock eyeshadow pack and 3 liquid lipsticks, or some of them are lip glosses. But they just did that with a cancer patient. But that was really awesome of them to collab with I think she's like a 17-year-old girl going through cancer. That is super awesome. And I know they just released her collection, I think yesterday or today. I don't know what today's date is though. I'll put that down in the description box if you're curious. Alright, I'm going to go in with the translucent setting powder. This is the No Filters, like I had said. I don't really like how small this is. Like to put it in the cap and put your brush in it. That's kind of a little bit difficult. And I just spilt it all over my hand. I am going to set my under eyes with a brush today. I like to set it with my sponge normally, but being that I can't use, or that I'm not using my Flower Beauty powder, I'm just going to do it like this. They also have a pressed powder, but that's not really one of my favorites. I like this powder better. Alright, now I'm going to set my whole face with this powder. And they also have 3 shades, I believe, of this. They have the translucent, which is what I got, and they have the banana shade, and then like a deeper dark for people with dark skin. Oh, and I'm setting this with my Real Techniques blush brush. But this foundation is a little bit tacky, but not like bad. Some foundations, it's like they're super wet. Alright, we got that all set now. It looks so good. Like, I don't know if you can see how like smooth my skin looks. It looks really good for just a foundation. Well, I guess I'm using all their stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go in with a bronzer now from them. This is, what shade is this? Private Cabana or something like that? I don't know. It's, when you get like one of their pressed powders, you get it in one of these, or you can get it just the tin. And I just got the tin, or I got the compact, but it doesn't have like the shade or anything on the back. So I don't remember what I got exactly, but I think it's Private Cabana. And I thought this was like supposed to be the lightest shade, and it's pretty dark. So that's kind of disappointing. But I mean, you know, it works. And it's very soft. Like, I've used it a few times, and it's very soft. So you have to go in very lightly with it. I can definitely make it work. It's very powdery. What? I mean, it still looks nice on the skin. It's just a darker bronzer than what I'm used to. So ColourPop, work on lighter bronzers. That'd be awesome. Or maybe I just got a color that's not the lightest. Maybe they have something lighter I just didn't know about, but this was the lightest shade on my understanding. I'm gonna bring that on the jawline and down the neck. Yeah, the kick up on this is pretty good. You can't really see it so much, but it's all over my desk, kind of. Alright, I'm going to use my M330 and take it on my nose. Alright, that is it for bronzing. I'm going to kind of blend that out a little bit though. Alright, I'm going to go back in with my Dream Street palette and do my lower lash line. I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush. It's a smudger brush. And I'm going to go in the shade Shooting Star first. Actually, I think I'm going to mix that with some Potion. Alright, I'm going to take this shade Water Bear on a little pencil brush, or not pencil brush, but liner brush. And I want to just tuck that like up in the lash line, like 3/4 of the way. And then I want to grab that shade that I used for the, I want to use the shade Twinkle that I used for the spotlight or halo eye, and just put that in the middle. Now the same for the other eye. I am going to take that smudger brush from e.l.f. again, whoops, and kind of blend that out. Oh, I love that. I am going to grab my pencil brush. Where are you? I'm going to go back with my pencil brush and with that shade Kaleidoscope and kind of go back in with that and the inner tear duct and bring it down just a tiny bit. Alright, eye look is complete now. Alright, for blush, I know this is the shade Weirdo, but I'm just going to take some of this. I don't know if this is not as hard, or it seems like it's a little bit harder pressed than the bronzer. I'll take that on my blush brush. This is almost like, it's close to a bronzer shade. That's really a darker blush. So I'm going to go in a little bit lighter handed, maybe. Go up the temple just a little bit. Alright, maybe I'm going to go in a touch more, and then I'll blend it out. I really like to get the blush on the apples of my cheeks, and I feel like so many people just put it back here, but like when I was little, my mom always taught me to put blush on the apples of my cheeks. So that is what I do. Alright. Got that blended in a little bit more. I really like the way how that's looking. I wish my concealer was a little bit darker though. It's pretty light. You can kind of see it, but that's alright. Alright, now for highlight. I have the Super Shock highlight, and this is the shade On the Cusp. This was in collab with Kathleen Lights and her Zodiac collection. But these are so weird. They're like a cream formula. I think this was like $8. The blush and the bronzer were $8 as well with the compact. They were $7 without. Ugh. It's Super Shock or highlights are really weird. They're really cool though. I have one Super Shock eyeshadow in the shade Special Delivery. This is, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to this formula. It's so different. I don't know. That's so cool. Not sure the best way how to, you know what, let me try with the sponge. I think people do that. Oh, wow. Okay. I see that. I can't get so, like, exact with that, but, ooh! That is beautiful. Such a weird consistency. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. It's the name is On the Cusp because it's like on the cusp of being like a gold or darker shade. I think that's how she described it. I know I watched her video when she was going on about it and describing it. Alright, I'm gonna use some eyeliner. I know these are not the correct shades, or not the correct shades, but they're not ColourPop because I had one in my cart when I went to go check out and then magically it wasn't there. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Totally Teal. I thought this would be really fun for this look. Oh, and this is my LA Girl pencil. Ooh, that looks awesome with a teal eyeliner. Oh, can you tell? That's really cool. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now I have their ColourPop Brow Boss pencil in the shade Brunette. Now, after using it a couple of times, I feel like it's a little bit of a reddy brown. And I don't really like that, but I mean, it's not bad. And it's got the really precise tip. Yeah. I know they have brow gel as well. And they just had the clear at first, but now they have different colors too, I believe. And this pencil was like $5, I believe. And they have a different pencil. I can't remember the name of it, but I know they have another brow pencil. I can't remember if it's more precise or not though. I think it looks good right now. For some reason, like, I thought it seemed more red, so I don't know. Alright, I think it's time for a setting spray. And this is the ColourPop All-Star Setting Spray. It's a mattifying setting spray. And you actually get a good amount in here. How much is in here? 4 fluid ounces. I feel like that's a nice size bottle. The scent isn't bad either. I do feel like that sprayer is a little bit on the intense side. I hope I'm not putting highlight all over my face. It's still good though. I like it. I mean, I use it pretty much every time I wear makeup, so, you know, I like it. Alrighty. Now I'm going to go with mascara. I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild mascara that I've been loving lately. I wouldn't be surprised if ColourPop came out with a mascara soon. I know their foundation isn't that old. They came out with that recently, and I've been trying, it seems like, to get all the products for a full face going there. Because they didn't used to have like an actual primer before. And like they had some setting sprays, but they're different. And I think Ulta is starting to carry some of ColourPop stuff as well, so that's awesome. Alright, for lipstick, I'm kind of torn. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Third Eye first and see if I want to do anything with that. This is their matte formula, or matte lipstick. I really messed it up trying to fix it though. And this is their Luxe lipstick. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Those are like $7. I almost like that shade by itself. I think I'm going to go over it with some Lumiere though. Like, I don't really love that shade normally, but with this eye look, I think it kind of looks cool. I'm going with the Lumiere. This feels so creamy. It's a matte as well though. I definitely like the formula on this better than that Third Eye shade though. Yep. I like that. Alright, I'm just gonna step back and look and see. Oh my goodness, I love this. Can you see it in my eyes? I like it. Oh. I feel like I could use some more highlighter. All right, I'm gonna see how it looks going in with a brush, with my highlighting brush. You know what? That goes on pretty good with a brush as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is such a glamorous look. I am loving it. Oh. Okay. Let me know if you have any ColourPop that is amazing. You just love it. I love the stuff that I have right now. I know I have the Yes Please palette and the Soul palette. And I love those so much too. And I also have that special delivery shade. But otherwise, this is all the ColourPop I have. I am loving it so much. It is affordable and just gorgeous. But if you loved any of these products, tell me what your favorite product was. I know at first I didn't know if I really liked this that much, but I'm loving it. And I love my Dream Street palette as well. That's so nice. The bronzer shade wasn't really my favoritist, but it's all right. And the blush was okay. But otherwise, I really love this stuff. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.